2026 वॉरियर कॉन्फ्रेंस पे हम आए हुए हैं। तारिक भाई ने स्पीच भी करनी है, यहाँ पे स्पीच भी होगी और बड़ा ज़बरदस्त कॉन्फ्रेंस है। ये चेयरमैन की भी स्पीच होगी। इस तरह डबल कॉइन वॉरियर जो इनकी क्वालिटी है, जो जहाँ जहाँ पे ये पूरी दुनिया में प्लांट्स लगा रहे हैं और ये कितना बड़ा ग्रुप है और कितने अच्छे इनके प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, वो सारे आपको इसमें दिखाएंगे।
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rashid. I'm from Rashid in Pakistan. Mr. Irwin always wants me to come and speak about Warrior. We actually work with Warrior brand in Pakistan, UAE and Oman. To give you a bit of introduction about the company first, it was established in Pakistan in 1948. We are the oldest tire retail and wholesale distribution in Pakistan. We have warehouses all over the country. We are covering most of Afghanistan and Pakistan. And we are actually now in 11 different countries doing wholesale and retail. A bit of the history with the current where we are from 1948 to 2023. Now, the only thing added, we added some retail shops in Oman as well now. So that will hopefully be in the next presentation. In Pakistan, up to a few years ago, the trend was very old style shops. So you go to a shop, you get your tires changed, everything is done on the streets. We started changing the trend in Pakistan. So you can see the old shops and now the new Rashid showroom style of shop which we are opening up in Pakistan. When we started working with Warrior, we started with Dubai, mainly doing TBR tires about 4 years ago. We are interested in doing a Chinese brand in Pakistan, but a brand with a bit of a difference than the normal Chinese brands. The normal concept, like in every country, is you take the cheapest Chinese brand, you dump it in the market, and you compete on price. We tried to do that with Warrior, didn't work. You all know why, because the price is higher than the other brands. So we had to come up with a strategy of how we make Warrior acceptable for our dealers and also for the end user. So what we did, we came up with a strategy of having a retail price, market it to our end users, and have the dealer make money on those tires with an established price. As long as your dealer will make money, they will always buy your tires. And then we went on a very heavy marketing online social media campaign, which I think worked very well. Some of the Warrior videos did over 1 million to 1.5 million views, and that made the brand acceptable in Pakistan. The sales went up, the dealers started asking for the brand. At the moment, Warrior is the #1 Chinese brand in Pakistan. The funny thing is that their main brand distributors are selling double coin now, saying it's just like Warrior. So that's a big success for us. We have started opening now, other than PCR retail, wholesale shops of Warrior in different parts of the country. Warrior is now the main brand for us on the commercial side and the PCR side in Pakistan. So far, it's going very well. Consistently and regularly, we are using social media, all different platforms, to access the end users. We are trying to create a demand at the end user point. They come and ask the tire from the dealer. Dealer will have to come and get the tire from us. Then the price point is not really important now because they need the product. It was impossible to compete with other Chinese brand on just price. And the biggest, you guys, even with Double Coin and you guys, they were showing a list of the Chinese companies which do well. The problem with Chinese tires is that nobody tried to create a brand internationally, globally. Saloon did it very well. Now Linglong is doing it, and I hope Double Coin will start doing the same thing. Unless you create a brand, the 84% you were talking about, you're never going to get it. You have to have brands. So the idea with Warrior was to try to create a brand. So we invested very heavily in social media, advertisement, customer reviews, all our major shops. We keep promoting the brand, and we are very proud to say now that Warrior, for the last 1.5 years, is the largest imported Chinese brand in Pakistan. And with Pakistani market turning 80% Chinese, I think the sales will grow very fast. So these are some of the things we do. Advertisement. This was one of the first when we started Warrior. So over 1 million views. You can see this is becoming a consistent for us in that market. Also in UAE now, we have started signing up with retail shops, dealer network across all over UAE. In Pakistan and Oman, we do wholesale and we also have our own retail network. But in UAE, in Germany, in USA, in South Africa, we do wholesale distribution. So some of the customers, and to give you what we are trying to do is trying to create Warrior as a brand so we don't have to compete always on the price. So these are our shops in Oman. This is some from the Oman shops. This is some of the companies we have in different parts of the world where we are working with Warrior now to expand the Warrior range. Even with Double Point not giving Warrior what it requires, we are still trying to do our best to go with Warrior and develop it. But I think the key so far for us, what we realized is that if we keep fighting on price, we cannot win that war. Because with Chinese tires, there's always someone who will be lower than the brand you will get. So now we are really working on developing Warrior in most of the markets where we are, create a brand image, create something which we can take on for a longer time and make sure that our dealer who is selling Warrior brand is making the profits. Because from the dealer's point of view, because we do retail as well, from the dealer's point of view, I am interested in making the money I'm going to get by selling that tire. If I make it by selling the cheapest tire, I will sell that. If I sell it by selling the best tire, I will do that. So we think Warrior as a brand or Double Point, for us, I prefer Warrior. Well, Warrior as a brand for me, I think fits that role with the history where you can try to make it a brand in your own countries. Thank you very much, guys.
Welcome to the 2026 Double Coin Tire Core Dealer Conference. First of all, on behalf of Double Coin Group, I would like to express our sincere appreciation for your continuous support and trust in the Double Coin and Warrior brands. Tonight, during the Tire Expo Asia Bangkok 2026, we are very honored to gather together with an important customer, partners, and industry friends from across the world to exchange ideas on market development, product direction, and future cooperation and opportunities. Now, you'll find a pink paper in front of you. That will be our agenda for the day. Next, please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Mr. David Xu, General Manager Assistant of Double Coin Group, General Manager of Hawaii, Thailand, to deliver the welcome speech for tonight's event. Please welcome Mr. Xu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Bangkok.
Distribution channel for the small retail, the core loyalty dealer,
Warrior
also the
Convention
photo
Conference Tires,
and currently the partner is for the
2026,
many DCI tire
Bangkok,
and the oil and
Thailand.
the lubricant as part of the output. We have currently the new company. We have two offices in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. And the new company, we are trying to more of the digital oriented. And for our customer, they can use our portals and can track all